Hello and welcome to the Cat Collective. I'm Nina, I'm the channel for this channel, and let's start. Balance, there we go. Soar, yeah. And luck, oh, there you go. Oh, perspective. That's nice, I like that. Kind of want to keep it, but we have it in mind, don't we? Yeah, okay. Let's add some more. I like the energies. It's very, it's a good development, isn't it? Yeah, healing, okay. Green card, huh? This way around. And, oh, okay. Okay. So this balance thing is important from if you look at it, because the balance means I'm thinking about work-life balance, but also a lot about self, because if you look at this card, this crow has just the crow is holding the balance in this, and it seems to me that the crow is also very what's the word? So the crow knows how to hold the balance. The crow is has achieved something about balance. So if this is a state that you can't relate to, I feel that this is about to be the case for you, that you are able to hold some sort of balance. And it looks to me that you are holding the balance and also observing a lot. So, you know, because this is a very unique spot to be at, right? And just to have a look at it, at the landscape and everything. And if you look at it as a story like this, you know, you look at something, you observe things, and you hold your balance, and it seems to me that it takes a while, but then you act, you know, you act, and you go towards luck. So you act when you are certain that what you are doing is lucky, or no, that's wrong. I think you can't be certain. That's the whole point. And it could be that you are observing something for a while, a situation, just, and you don't know if the point when you are acting is lucky, but it is. So that's the confirmation here. It could be also with healing, there's a lot of wounding here that wants to heal. It could be that you're holding your balance just to heal from something, right? If you wouldn't be doing that, it would most likely not be beneficial for you, but you know that. That's something that's not a secret, I don't think. Are we speaking about secrets? Green card. No, it seems to me that you because you are so balanced, you get your access as well, you know. The sword, it's about trust. And also by holding balance against influences which might not be beneficial for you. I feel that you are just holding your balance and staying steady somewhere, and then you let the wind even blow your feathers, right? But still you want to have a look at things. And then when the sky has cleared up, I feel that the wind is being removed here from this to this. You get to you move, and it feels to me that this move is also when you see that the weather is clearing up. Very precise, I must say. So it's very precise, a very precise move. It's just this one. What's going on with this? With the healing and access and everything, it seems to me that there's this... I feel that the wound is this one. This whole... it's a feeling. It could be just an emotional state that you are in, that you endure somehow. It could be literally endurance, you know, holding steady when the circumstances are not ideal, right? And just despite feeling like this, maybe, right? It could be that you are... I think if you look at this face, it might be familiar to you, just the way it looks, right? So this must be a state that you might be in for, as a default almost. And it could be that the healing in this is acting despite feeling like this. Right? I feel that when this card is on top of this one, it seems to me that there is a disappointment of some sort. Maybe you are healing from a disappointment. Most likely you are. And it could be, it could have something to do with luck. Even though I think that, or it could be that you were in a situation where you thought that, that where the first initial reaction from maybe outside observers or anything might be, oh, she's not lucky. But it led you to... So it's basically you are in a situation that is not ideal, but from outside perspective, when in fact it is ideal. It could be this. It feels like this. So the timing of it, I feel that there is for you a question in mind when, and when this card is being dealt to you, right, the access card, the green card is literally something you are waiting for, but you're waiting for it, and only then you can act, right? And then it's being handed to you. It feels to me that you are waiting for some sort out of some outer development, something that is being handed to you externally, so something that you can't really influence, and this might lead you to this feeling. And I feel that because I was drawn to the self in the balance, that in this case it means that you need to be the balance in this. You need to decide. There is no external circumstance giving you a green card of some sorts, or green light, right? You are the green light. You need to decide when this is the case. And I feel that you are holding yourself in this state for a long time, and this could be because you're waiting for some development and it doesn't occur, and then you get more sad the longer you stay in this, and you try to balance out yourself and you are successful at it. It's just that something's missing, and this something is most likely that you are waiting for this external development which is not being dealt to you. And by the time you realize that you are the force generating your own access and your own green card and your own path forward, then you can act, and then this lucky feeling comes in. And on the other hand, I also am drawn to say, yes, it could be that you feel that you're holding yourself back, but I feel that there was a reason behind it. There's always some reason behind things, and this seems to me that it was just the perfect moment for you to go forward. And by the time you have decided to go forward, it seems to me that you know by that time why, which you might not have when you were in the state of balancing, or depending where you are at on this development. So that's very interesting. I like that. But what's lucky? Why are you doing this? I want to know. Let's see. So let's pull some more cards. Everything's about healing, isn't it? Where we constantly heal from new situations, and maybe even new situations that trigger the past, your past situations even, where you think, oh, this is kind of similar, but it's not really. Certainly, the outcome is very, very nice. Receive, yeah. Okay. And observe, yeah, that's that one. See, and ponder. Ponder. It feels to me with ponder, that you want to break out of something, right? And revisit. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. So yeah, I think your healing phase is revisiting wounds. It's like removing the plaster and looking at the wound and then seeing if it's been healed or not, or if there's a need for a new plaster, so to say, right? And this is the balancing phase and the observing phase of this. It's just it's almost as if this house is being lifted up, and you get to look underneath on the foundation of things, on the foundation of a situation, of a wound, and of in between everything that's growing there. It's very observing. It's looking at every detail, and then suddenly, do you see that? There's a wee key right there, very small, right? So that's what you find, right? It's the key within yourself also. That's what I meant with you are waiting for the key to be dealt to you, right? For the key to unlock something. And then there's this receive, which is very interesting because those are dreams. And the dreamscape is such a abstract landscape, I want to say, yeah. So it's an abstract landscape, and you sometimes really don't know what the whole reason behind some dreams are. You have to find it out yourself. It could be that you have had some dreams that you just can't make sense of. Sometimes we have those dreams where what we dream versus what the reality is so different, and then it might be confusing, right? And I could be that you are trying to figure out what this all was about. or is about, right? On the other hand, I also feel that in this case, there is, the dreamscape, that this bed, that underneath it all, there's this other layer. Yes, it's there. And it feels to me that you are waiting for the, the dreamscape you are walking or sleeping upon to enter your day-to-day. It might take a minute longer than you might expect, but you have been provided with a lot of profound information, I feel. On the other hand, there is also another layer of dreams which can mislead you, and that's very hard to differentiate, But in the end, I feel that everything is leading to an outcome that you want to have. The only development you are waiting for is the green light within yourself, the confidence in making or creating your own reason behind things, right? Because even if you dream the same dream, if let's say two people dream the same dream, there will still be, depending on what people interpret into those dreams, they will be different. Even if they're two people, that's how confusing it could be. It could be that you are trying to speak with people about certain things and they have different opinions, and somehow it doesn't seem right because it's this external influence that you want to employ. It's like waiting for signs in your dreamscape, waiting for whatever, right? And then you feel more and more and more like this because you are waiting for external developments when the only development you were meant to have is your own pond, right? Your own fishbowl, there it is, and your own inner landscape, and you are the one who needs to step out of it and create some significance, right? You can't wait until others permit you that. First of all, you are giving away your power, your own power, when you are waiting for others to allow you to do things, right? It's just, even if it's the smallest step towards what you want to do, even if you are currently very limited in a very limited point, you just need to move forward, and you need to also have the trust in that you are able to create your own significance, and you are powerful to do so, And when you are waiting for others, then you might wait for a long time because no one's here to to permit you anything, especially when it comes to something you want to do yourself, a journey, a project, business. And I feel that's the wound that needs to be healed, or that is being healed now, by realizing, there's no such thing as an external force that gives you a green card. It's the green card. You are writing it yourself, right? Just like I have done in this deck, right? I wrote it myself. And that's the healing, and then you will feel better. You won't feel like that anymore, because the only problem I feel that required you to look inwards was the giving away of power, and not, and waiting for external developments when there was no such thing. There was just you and you. But it's a valid reasoning healing phase yeah, it could be with receive, and revisit that you had to heal through something in the past that made you feel that you are not able to decide yourself, right? Maybe in the past you were in some circumstances where you really were forced to not do certain things, but this time it's different. It's just a revisiting phase, also about your confidence. It could be that your conclusion is that all you really needed was trust in yourself and confidence, even in the past situation. And because you want to create something more developed and further along the path, you are now realizing that the only development you needed was the realization of this, and that's the key. So that's very valid. Pondering. Yeah, right. I feel that you want to break out of your freaking little fishbowl, like those fish there, right? They look very multidimensional, as if they have an out-of-body experience floating out of the pond. But I feel that you are trying to not just escape in dreams. It feels, this is a card for me of overthinking about making your dreams come true. Overthinking and maybe even evaluating, maybe even holding yourself back when you think about some things that you want to do, and then you think, no, either other people have done it before, or it's not that important. You want to do something bigger, maybe that's something that can hold you back for ages. When in fact, and then when the time goes by and you're still pondering in this little limited space, you realize that that this situation itself, overthinking about anything, is just holding you back, and it's keeping you in a very restricted space, whereas you want to break out of it. So you just gotta do what you gotta do. And even if you talk yourself down and say, it's not that important, it's not that big of a deal, it's just not, that's a fear whispering in your ear and lying to you, just like deceptive dreams sometimes, Could be that you have some deceptive dreams. I feel that you will realize or see which dreams are deceptive and which dreams are clairvoyant. This is something that is that you will find out. And then most of all, you need to step out of the pondering and overthinking and doubting phase. That's fear. And then when you let it go and just walk and don't think about anything, just do it like almost robotic, right? Automatic, right? Non-judgmental, that's important as well. Non-judgmental, automatic, and just like a habit, like breathing, something you don't think about anymore. You want to reach this state. And when you've reached this state, you will receive more information. But until then, it's still about healing, right? Even, if you take the first step and you go and fly towards this. First of all, I feel that the uncertainty is also causing some hesitancy. So this is just a confirmation that there's luck. The situation is lucky because you are in any way, you are developing, right? Even if you end up revisiting again and making different decisions, it doesn't matter. For now, if you are feeling like this and waiting, There's no such thing. You don't need that. You can just go ahead. Yeah, I feel that this is already the whole message. So let's see. Let's wrap it up. And then, oh, you're good enough. This card. Okay, let me tell you about my, like, what I thought when I saw good enough. Okay, because good enough is very limiting, you know. Good enough. Enough. What is enough? In school, if you look at the grade to pass something, it's enough, but is it good? No. Right? Good. It's the bare minimum. The bare minimum requirement to pass, right? It's enough. It's barely stepping over it, right? And this needs to be this whole, it's supposed, I get this is supposed to be encouraging, right? Oh, you are enough, but no, you are not enough. You are more than enough. You are the dream, right? You are the dream that is being realized. You are more than enough. You are enough can't even be mentioned in the same sentence with you. Okay? You know, it's like you are the world, you are the planet, you are the source of everything, of your creation, of everything, right? And I feel that yes, this is for me a card of insecurity, right? And but also about maybe, you know, when you look at this as a sentence, is it encouraging? No, it's not, right? Because you don't want to be the bare minimum, and this is your own standard, right? You don't want to be just enough, right? You want to be more than that, and you are. So yeah, that's just yeah, that's just that. A fiery climax approaches. And surrender to the divine. The fiery climax is you, right? It's your fire. It could be that you were putting it out inside of you, right? You know, always dreaming and thinking, overthinking about things, but not doing it because, you know, if you find a reason to not do things, you will. If you want to find it. If you don't, you know, if you are looking for reasons to do something, you will find them too. And we are incredibly powerful in dimming our own light and not doing anything and talking ourselves out of it, right? And then that's what we need to overcome. That's biggest darkness, I would say, you know, it's our own misleading thoughts and just our own insecurities and the own thinking, right? So don't ever say to yourself that you are good enough. It's the smallest step on the bigger scale of things. And surrender to the divine. I feel that surrendering also means that you are acting despite of circumstances that are not perfect, right? That's a surrender. If you're waiting for external developments to be ideal, you can wait forever because you will always find something that's not ideal, right? And that's surrendering is more or less an accepting of your circumstances, and also that maybe you thought to yourself, maybe this good enough thing is, yes, yeah, no, I need to wait until I have something that I'm convinced of that is more than good than enough. But that's again waiting for, you know, holding a barrier in front of your act, right? It's just holding you back. So it's a very mental challenge here, I feel. And that's being overcome, because it could be that you think that what you're doing is just good enough, and that's maybe not enough for you, so you don't do it at all. But then you've done nothing. So you better start doing something, even if you think it's just good enough. It could be. And then you might be surprised, you know, because sometimes we are surprised by luck, right? Because maybe we don't expect it anymore. Maybe we got a bit bitter, but maybe it's also, again, something that we talk ourselves out of. Okay, so let's see who this reading is for. And I hope the message was helpful. Okay. Gemini. Okay, well then. Yeah, additional info is in the letter box below, and see you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye.